Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Flagrant Talk Sports Podcast. We are doing a video that I cannot believe is here. Moses, in case you've been living under a rock, Luka Doncic is a Los Angeles Laker for Anthony Davis in scrap. Let me calm down. So we decided Mo was busy doing stuff. I had the Rumble last night, and then Gonzaga lost against St. Mary's in a close one. It was a great day. It was really fun.
Awesome.
Just a happy day. We then proceeded to get this notification, and all I got was a text from Moses saying, Isaiah, is this
What
real?
the bleep is this
Yes.
real?
And I'm looking, and I'm like, dude, I stand up, I'm freaking out. But it's like, dude, he was hacked. Like, I'm trying to calm Mo down, but I'm really trying to calm myself down. Like, bro, he's hacked. He was not hacked. The trade you are looking at on screen is real. I cannot believe it's real. So getting to the video now, we're going to break down the trade. Then we're going to give a grade rating for the Lakers, grade rating for the Mavericks, Jazz fans. We're not really going to talk, like, no disrespect, but there's not a lot to talk about here. I do like them picking up Jalen Hood, Shafino, taking a risk.
Agreed.
That's cool, but that's so small compared to the rest of this. If you can't tell, I gotta say it up front. This is the most animated you will ever see me in a video. There is going to be a crash out.
I'm trying to stay composed. And
Yeah.
Zay and I, as he said, were debating about doing this last night. And I'm kind of glad that we've had
I
some
am too.
time for our emotions to process, our feelings to develop, because they're strong. They're really freaking strong.
Dude. And you would think that, like, I woke up this morning and it was the first thing I thought of. I'm like, is Luka really a Laker?
Was that real? Yeah, was that a fever dream or
Yeah, like, it didn't feel real last night. I went to bed. I woke up and was like, it's real. I watched a ton of YouTube videos. I had SportsCenter on all night. And my thoughts have soured to a degree that I can't quite put into words.
I'm so upset.
And this isn't me being upset as a Celtics fan. This isn't anything. This is a fireable offense now.
100%.
Mo, is there anything you want to say before we get into the Lakers portion of the video?
No, no, most of my notes are on the
Okay.
so
Same thing. All my notes are right here, and they're all mostly about this team in Dallas. But the Lakers, we could talk about them first. Get it out of the way.
Agreed.
Lakers.
I knew it. Yep, I knew it was coming.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Give Rob Pelinka Executive of the Year now.
It's done.
If you would have told me at the start of this season, Rob Pelinka is the Executive of the Year, I would have said, damn, he really must have turned like Rui and Reeves and maybe he traded that 2031 first for like a star. Like, what could he have done? Like, I seriously don't know what move could have even gotten him that, because if you're sticking with Bron and AD, like,
not too much.
Yeah, like, what are the other moves you can make? They have now, I'll speak for myself at least. When you looked at the Lakers, I really thought it was like, hey, LeBron's going to retire. Anthony Davis, who is about to be 32 years old next month, like, they will be entering this this era of Lakers basketball, similar to what they were kind of Kobe's tail end of his career, post like that title, Kobe's last title, everything like that in LA, where it's kind of like purgatory. Like for once, the Lakers might struggle to find a star.
Yeah.
Like they might be out of the playoffs a year or two post LeBron and with only AD. Like we'll really see what this team is. It's gone. That they have successfully merged these two timelines to where they can compete now. It's LeBron's team. It's LeBron. No matter what team LeBron is on, it's his team. But you have his successor right there in Luka.
Ready.
And ready. He is 25 years old. Let's say LeBron retires next year, right? You'll get LeBron retiring, you'll mourn it. We all will. That's the GOAT.
It's going to be
Or
insane.
at least top 2. Yeah.
100%.
That era will end and the Luka era will begin, which is normally at 27 is the start of your prime. He'll be 27. Say LeBron plays 2 years, Luka will be 28. Say he plays 3, 20. Like they have merged these timelines. And I think I did see some people talking about, what are the Lakers fits? Like you're starting Jackson Hayes at center. That's awful. Yeah, it is awful. Their team right now is really mixed up.
It's not ideal.
It's not ideal. If Luka is on the table, I say yes, and I don't give a sorry fuck about any other thing on my team. I don't care. I do not care about anything else. We'll figure it out.
We talked about it off camera. I said if LeBron was the piece in the deal, you still do it 100 out of 100 times.
Yes. I totally agreed. Totally agreed. I said that same exact thing. I was talking about it with my girlfriend where I was like, if that's LeBron and they call and say, we'll do Luka, I say yes. I do not care.
Easily.
I don't care. Like, it's a thing where we can trade for a Vooch. We can trade for a Robert Williams. We can trade for a yeah, like we can get a guy making 10 to 20 million. We have Reeves' contract. We have Rui's contract. We moved D'Lo. We got Dorian Finney-Smith, who I like. Like we still have. We can fill out a team. I'm cool if this season for the Lakers ends up being a nothing burger. Like
totally.
Maybe they get out in the first round. That's fine.
Yep.
That's totally okay. Because tell me a single free agent that is not, it's already the Lakers. Everyone wants to play there anyways. I get to play with Luka and what could be the farewell tour of LeBron. In what world would you not want that?
Dude.
Seriously.
It's actually mind-boggling. Like you brought up D'Lo. They go from D'Lo to Luka in a month. That's their guard upgrade.
Oh my God. I'm trying to like compose. I listen, man. And for the people who are like, oh my God, I think basketball fans will understand, but I love basketball so much, man. Like it's my favorite sport. Nothing will come close to it for me. I've loved it since I was born, man. Like it's my favorite thing. And to think that a GM could do something this stupid blows it seriously is mind-numbing. It is the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life.
It's like, again, people are going to be like, oh, you're hate, like, AD's still great. Yes, AD is an amazing fucking player. Sorry. Amazing player.
No, listen, I'll put the spoiler. We're going to be swearing. Like,
we're going on. Sorry.
I'm not going to be able to control myself, but yes, I agree with you. That's the thing, right? Is like I don't want it to seem like Anthony Davis is nothing. He's not nothing. He's an all NBA player. Last season, you could argue was his best year.
Yeah.
Ever. He was so good. We praised him all season.
Mm-hmm.
Still a great rim protector. Still a guy who can give you 30 against any opponent. I like but it's not Luka.
It's not Luka, man.
It's
It
not
doesn't even
Luka.
compare. Like
it's not even the same tier. And I guess for me, I thought there's like a sacred trade tier that I've totally made up in my mind of players that I would never, ever, 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 ever imagine getting traded unless like they publicly said I want to go. That's Luka, that's Jokic, that's SGA, that's Giannis. Maybe you want to say Tatum because like why would the Celtics trade Tatum?
Yep.
That's it.
Yeah.
Like that is to me my sacred tier. You could throw LeBron in there.
Yeah.
But guys where if you were a GM and you said and I'm the Mavs GM and you said, "Hey, would you trade Luka?" I'd hang up the phone. No,
Dude,
I'm not hearing you.
Why are you even entertaining that thought? And you don't even tell, bro. He doesn't even know it's happening. We're getting on the Mavs, right? But like,
Yeah,
I think I'm
want to
ready. I think I'm ready.
It's an A plus times the infinity for the Lakers.
Grade
That's it.
agreed. 100%.
We're good. Go ahead. Kick us off. Dallas.
There was another trade we were talking about recently on this channel as being potentially one of the worst trades in NBA history. And it was a guy who, was a pretty good player back in the day. Injuries kind of slowed him down. He's still solid, but his name's Paul George. Do you know what the Oklahoma City Thunder got for Paul George? Just in case you guys forgot.
Dude.
It's an MVP candidate this year in SGA. It's a first-time All-Star in Jalen Williams. Trey Mann, multiple picks. Like,
Mo, we just talked about that trade too, about that being the Thunder video. We talked about this being the worst trade ever. Look at what oh my God, look at what the Timberwolves gave up for Rudy Gobert. They gave up what, 4 or 5 first-round picks?
I think it was 5.
You got 1 for Luka? 1. Like let me start it with this. If I'm someone who's very strong on whatever team I'm loyal to, I'm never leaving as a fan.
100%.
I am giving every Mavs fan, I will never, ever give you shit, ever. Seriously. This is enough to leave a fan base, and I would totally understand.
Yep.
If someone said, I'm a Lakers fan now, I'm following Luka, you're not bandwagoning. Like, I'm dead serious. I get it. This is
valid.
It's that offensive. It's a slap in the face. They were protesting the game today. Like tons of people.
They played great. Down 45 at half.
Here's some of the reasons they traded a 25-year-old not in his prime, who you could argue is
enlighten us, Zay. Enlighten us, bro. Yeah, what's the reasoning?
One of my quotes, they were, upset with his conditioning. He was 270, and I listened to Bill Simmons' podcast last night when I went to bed, and he said he could have been up and down the court smoking cigarettes, and I'm not trading Luka Doncic. I don't care that he's fat, bigger, not athletic, whatever. I don't care. I do not care. And you could say defense wins championships. Reason number 2. You made it to the finals last year with I believe it was a top 5 defense in the league. You had Luka.
Yep. Sure,
So
who isn't the strongest defender.
He's we don't need to dance around it. That is not what he gives you.
Yep.
He doesn't, when you are giving me 35 points a night, 30
on
to 30.
anyone, any coverage, any way at the rim, step back, nonchalant, game winner, clutch, big shots, big shot making. That's not something that you learn. That's a skill that people just have. He has it.
At 25. At 25, he has taken you to a Western Conference Finals and an NBA Finals and lost to historically maybe the greatest, at least analytic team of all time last year. It was ugly. He got exposed defensively. Guess what? I do not care. I don't care, man. It is the dumbest move in sports.
That doesn't mean
not
you
basketball.
give him up for a bag of chips. Yeah, I agree. This might be the most blasphemous thing we've seen in sports.
It's unforgivable. And Nico laughing about it,
making jokes at the conference today,
as Jason Kidd is not telling. Oh my god, man. And the thing too is, here's the other big reason I had on here. He could leave in a year and a half. Luka could.
Definitely a risk for the Lakers. We forgot to talk about that.
Yeah.
Definitely a big risk.
Maybe internally Dallas was worried that he could leave. And you know what? Okay. I will hear that out as a reason. That's where the credit ends. If that is the case, you tell all 29 other teams, Luka fucking Doncic is up for trade.
He's available.
Call
Who wants to give us the biggest, best package?
I want 5 first rounders.
Easily could have gotten that.
I want 4 to 5. I want an all NBA player like Anthony Davis back. I want a young piece or two that you spent a first round pick on in the last 2-3 years. They didn't give up Dalton Connect. These are like, you didn't get any pick swaps. Every trade has pick swaps. Every trade.
Yep.
It could be for me, and there would have been a pick swap. These teams they do it just because. Look, we got 5 first round picks. We really got 2, but the three swaps will never materialize.
Yeah.
But it looks good.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't even do that. You didn't get Connect. Oh, you got Max Christie, who's been good.
He's been great.
He's finally started to look like okay. And that's cool. Luka, you have every bit of leverage as the Mavericks. All of it. You can say whatever you want. If you're an opposing GMO and you call me, I say you want Luka? Oh man, I can't wait. 5 first round picks unprotected. I want all of the picks I get are unprotected, by the way.
Yep.
You didn't get that 2031 first. You didn't get Dalton Connect. You didn't these are freebies that now the Lakers get to keep and can go, oh, we have this 2031 first to trade.
Let's get a center. A real center. Sorry, Jackson Hayes, but you're a backup. I'm sorry.
He's ass. I'll say it. I won't dance around it. He's bad at basketball. Point blank period. He is bad at basketball. And normally I try and contain myself, but this video is the fact we're doing this is ridiculous. He's ass, man. And so I get the critique on the Lakers for their roster being weird.
Yeah.
It is way easier to upgrade over Jackson Hayes than it is to land Luka Doncic on my team.
Dude. It's unreal, man. Like, I was just looking at the GM Nico Harrison's history with the Mavericks. Been there since 2021. Brought in Jason Kidd. Traded Josh Richardson to the Celtics. Thanks. That was cool. He was fire with us for a bit. Traded Kristaps to the Wizards. I believe that was a contract. What was that? That was
he to the Wizards. What was it? What?
But they got Davis Bertans and Spencer Dinwiddie and a second round pick for Kristaps.
Mo, they traded Luka. They let go of Brunson and Porzingis for what? Anthony Davis and Max Christie? A first?
Like, I'm looking, like, none of his signings really have been, like, traded for Kyrie when everyone was giving up on him.
That is for me, there's so many pieces to this. That's the other layer. Kyrie finally seemed content. Drama-free for maybe the first time since being in Cleveland. His first time, like those first couple years before it fell apart. He's
should have been an all-star probably.
Yeah, he's right there, an all-NBA player at the end of this season.
100%.
You didn't tell him. You definitely didn't. If you didn't tell Kidd, if you didn't tell Luka, you didn't tell Kyrie. If I'm Kyrie, all of a sudden I might be like, well,
I'm out.
I don't want to play here. And I don't think there is a Mavs fan arguing, but the hypothetical basketball fan, I guess, that is like, hey, the Mavs have a good team now. Like, you could look at AD and Lively. Lively's hurt, but AD and Gafford, and you have Kyrie, and you have some good pieces in Dallas. Max Christie, you hope, can be something. It's not better than having Luka. It's not.
It's literally unjustifiable. Like, there's no way you can convince me that even down the line this makes sense. Unless he doesn't resign, then we look like big idiots.
Bro, even then, I'm sorry. You didn't give up enough for that to even be a worry. I'm not even concerned. He's staying. Here's the outcome that people aren't even really talking about. There is a legitimate world where Luka is stubborn, right? He plays with fire. He plays with an ego, like I'm the best player in basketball. And I mean this in a complimentary way. I'm not dogging on him. He plays with a fire and it fuels him. You have just smacked him in the face, sent him in conference to the biggest name brand in the NBA with the Lakers. What if Luka goes, "Oh, you think I'm fat?
I wasn't in shape?
Okay.
All right.
Let me lock in. Let me really lock in.
Defense wins championships? Okay. Let me average 2 steals a game. Let me start.
Yeah, like, he's not in his prime. It is the dumbest move of all time. I won't even hear. I'm so set on this. I won't hear another opinion. It's wrong.
Yeah.
It's wrong. Kendrick Perkins, let me pull up his tweet. It was really good.
Yeah, I bet it was great.
How is he not fired?
Dude, I love Perk, man. I did love Perk.
Yeah, it's not even Celtics hate. It's like you fired every brilliant. This is going off, but you fired all of these brilliant minds from ESPN to keep him. Dallas won this trade. AD and Kyrie are going to be special. Plus, they didn't have to give up Lively, Gafford, or PJ. God bless America. You're right. They didn't have to give up Lively, Gafford, or PJ because they gave up Luka Doncic.
That might be one of the dumbest tweets I've ever, dude.
Dumb tweet again. Dumb tweet. This might be the dumbest tweet ever. This might be the dumbest tweet ever on the history of the internet. Adam Scheffner last night.
Oh,
the NFL equivalent. The Ravens trading Lamar Jackson to the Bengals in exchange for Joe Burrow in the middle of the season. No, it's not.
Not even freaking close.
Put the fries in the bag and talk about football. What are you talking about?
That was a mention. He was just trying to get some mentions.
He wanted some, yeah, like I don't know what he thought. It's been a tough week for him, man. Between the Chiefs glazing, getting called out by Nick Wright and all of these people, between that and this dumbass tweet, he's on a burner right now. He's cooking before the Super Bowl, so I got to give him some credit, man.
Yep.
Yeah, I can't believe this is real. I cannot believe this happened. Grade for the Mavericks. If there's a letter below F.
Yeah, E. Just kidding.
Yeah, no, they don't even deserve like to be on a scale. Like the Clippers Thunder trade is an F for PG. This is not as bad as that. Or this is worse than that.
Dude.
And the craziest part, the Lakers are 5th in the West. Like,
and again, you're right. It might not be this season. It might, mid-season trades. It's pretty hard to get that chemistry and have success right away. But if any player guys are going to do it, it's Luka, Doncic, and LeBron James.
Like, and on paper, it is kind of a weird pairing.
Yeah.
But again,
who's going to handle the ball? Who's going to, it's going to be Luka. But
LeBron has never gotten to play with another guy like this. Like, he could play off the ball with Kyrie in Cleveland. He got that opportunity, but he was still running a lot of point.
For sure.
This is a time he can totally defer. He played with Dwayne Wade. And that's not this.
Nope.
It's like, I think if I'm Rob Pelinka may have single-handedly saved his job. He may have saved any bit of Jeannie Buss. They may have saved any bit of anger I had if I'm a Lakers fan is gone.
Out the window. I'm back. I'm so elated this morning. I'm shouting from the rooftops. Lakers are winning the finals is what I'm on.
Yeah, dude, like, and normally Lakers fans can piss me off. Again, not as a Celtics fan, but as a delusional fan base. Not everyone, obviously.
Yep.
But there's a lot that are like, every year, no matter who's on the team, we're winning a title.
Yep.
And that's not how that goes. You can talk as crazy as you want right now.
At least for the next 5-6 years, 7, 8, 9 years that Luka, if he stays, is a Laker. Yeah, you have, that's all you, bro.
The Lakers could have their next great for the next 10 years.
Literally, what other faces of a franchise have been traded? Like, I was trying to think, like, who this, like, significant to a franchise has been traded. Because, like, LeBron, it was free agency, wasn't a trade.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, I'm not being hyperbolic. Like, this is the biggest trade of all time. There's nothing that comes to mind where, like, Durant is fluid.
Yeah.
He's willing to go somewhere else. LeBron, is willing to go to other places. He wasn't traded, but it's more of the modern.
They're open and talking about, yeah, like I'm ready to move on from this franchise. Didn't hear a peep.
This, like, to the point where I think it was David Aldridge had a tweet where he's like, sometimes there's bombs and like big trades, and then there's holy shit trades. And then Bill Simmons last night was like, that's not what this is. He said, this is a holy fucking shit trade.
Yeah.
He's like, this is one you look at and are like, wow.
What? We literally thought he got hacked, bro.
Everyone did, dude. Like, it was unbelievable. Another part, Mark Cuban, he cannot be in control of this. He's not. I know the ownership thing where the Mavs, but he still said he was going to be involved in basketball operations. This, to me, throws that out the window. He was not, and there's no way.
There is no way he would let Luka Doncic walk for what they got in return.
And maybe it was dumb of me to think Luka would spend his whole career in Dallas, but getting that 1 year of Dirk and Luka.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, it was just like the passing of the torch, dude, man. This is your franchise. Stay here. This city is gonna love you. You will be a legend in Dallas for your entire life, post-life, all of it.
Like, it's this. That is, like, as someone who loves it, like WWE and stuff, that's a storyline that you don't get in real life.
Yep.
Like in normal sports, of this beautiful passing of, it was mine. I'm the greatest Maverick ever, and I'm handing that to you. You can now have that title and run with it. And I hope you bring Dallas rings, and I hope you give this team success. For Luka to not request a trade, even if he did, I'd say, can we do this in the summer? Can we figure this out? Like, we don't want to make this a super quick thing. You're under contract next year. We'll get something done. We want to get something back for you.
Yep.
But we want all 29 teams to know. We want it to be the slower process where our backs aren't up against the wall. And if there's certain spots you want to go to, it'll be easier to get there because we have more time to talk with those managers. For it to just snowball into this is...
it's absurd.
There's so many layers. This is an embarrassment. I think they play in February, if I'm correct. I think Mavs and Lakers play this month. I could be wrong.
Yep. End of the month. Tuesday, the 25th.
They will be playing.
On
That's
TNT.
Probably a TNT game. Yeah.
On TNT.
I might have to take work off for that. I might have to just everything off.
Just lock in.
Like, jaw dropped. Dude, his first time, Luka just tweeted. This is on the fly.
Breaking news.
Yeah. Dear Dallas, 7 years ago today, I came here as a teenager to pursue my dream of playing basketball at the highest level. I thought I would spend my career here, and I wanted so badly to give you a championship. The love and support all of you have given me is more than I ever could have dreamed of. From a young kid from Slovenia coming to the U.S. for the first time, you made North Texas feel like home to me. In good times and bad, from injuries to the NBA Finals, your support never changed. Thank you for not only sharing my joy in our best moments, but lifting me when I needed it most. To all the organizations I've worked with throughout the Dallas community, thank you for letting me contribute to your important work and join you in bringing light to those who need it. As I start the next part of my basketball journey, I am leaving a city that will always feel like a home away from home. Dallas is a special place, and Mavs fans are special fans. Thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Bro's like actually like I almost started crying, bro.
I think he's heart like there it would be this, oh man, why did you do this?
Like we just made the finals
Last year, man. Our first real year of Kyrie and Luka, and you hit on a Lively pick where he looks great. The Gafford trade is great.
Blossoming.
Why would you ever do like?
Yeah, the Mavs realistically, I mean, the West is tight, bro. They could fall out of the playoffs.
Dude,
like we're really discounting. It sounds like we're really discounting AD, but it's just
it's not even that. But okay, here's my other angle. The Mavs end this year on fire. They become the second seed behind the Thunder. They make it to the Western Conference Finals. They make it to the finals. Guess what? I feel the exact same way about this trade as I did today. Because they aren't a bad team with AD.
Yeah, they're not. I actually kind of like this lineup.
I do too. If you remove, what you gave up, Kyrie and AD, the biggest winner of this, honestly, is Anthony Davis because he gets to play the 4.
Yeah.
This brother has been begging.
Got what he wanted.
He went on Shams and was like, dude, I'm not asking for a trade, but please, like, he even brought up, he's like, we won a title, when JaVale McGee was the center and I could play the 4. He's all, and Pelinka said, well, we could do that. We could get you like Robert Williams. Or we could just reset our big spots altogether.
Yeah. Let's run that.
The Lakers could end the year 15th in the West, and the Mavs could finish in the in the finals. And I still feel the same way about this deal. I cannot believe you did this.
Yeah, it's just like unwritten rule, I'd say. Like, what world do you pull the trigger on this?
Dude, like, how do you even hear someone out? Like, the stories of Pelinka thinking it's fake, like a prank call, I believe. I would think it was a prank call too.
It just, it literally does not make sense. Like,
I will say, anyone who mocks up a trade ever going forward, I know there's a ton where it's like Wembanyama to the Lakers or like stuff where you're like, dude, that will never happen. I will never crap on someone's trade ideas now. If this can happen,
anything.
Real quick, I gotta circle back to the Lakers. There's one thing I want to say, and then one big thing I gotta ask you. What was the thing I was gonna say? Well, let me hit you with the thing I was gonna ask you first.
Okay.
One, for the people that are upset with the Lakers roster right now, they're not done. There's a ton of moves. We already kind of talked about that. So
we got Thursday, right?
Yes.
Trade deadline. Yep. All right.
Yeah, and we'll probably do a trade deadline recap video of everything. After having more time with this, maybe we circle back around and give a quick note, but we'll probably do that. Do you think it's possible that LeBron gets traded this year?
This year? I mean, it's definitely possible. I don't like, what's his contract? Like, who would take that on?
Because I think he's making, I think it's 1-1. It's either a 1-1 or he's because I think he has an option to stay next year. I believe this is off top.
I believe it was Chris Haynes saying that LeBron is not going anywhere.
Yeah, I don't think he does,
dude.
But I'm not ruling it out of the Lakers abandoning the AD Braun era and saying we have Luka.
Dude,
it's his team.
He's making 48 mil this year.
And he tried to make less.
Player option next year. If he accepts, it's 52 mil. That is so much money, dude. Yeah, I mean, I guess anything is possible, bro.
That's I put out a tweet last night where I had said, I quoted it, and I was like, there's another big trade coming. Like there's going to be another one. And someone responded and was like, what do you think it is? Or like, who do you think it is? And I said, I did the hands up emoji and said, I don't know who, but it's coming. Like, this is not it. We still have a De'Aaron Fox trade.
Oh man, could you
on
imagine?
The table?
I don't know if it would make sense, but Jimmy Butler comes to the Lakers.
Oh,
oh my gosh, dude. Yeah, there is definitely something big that is going to happen before Thursday.
Yeah,
we may need to emergency pod again.
I think so too, and it really is. Like when De'Aaron Fox was open to a trade, dude, I was like, wow. Like we were texting about that. Like, dude, that's I would love him in San Antonio, dude. Oh my God, I would love that, man.
That'd be so filthy.
That gets my basketball like brain like, oh, dude, I need to see that for a couple seasons. Give me De'Aaron Fox and Victor Wembanyama.
Yep.
Everything feels so insignificant after this.
Yeah. This was the Mac Daddy. I'm looking for the word. The final boss.
The final. This is This is the biggest trade of all time. I fail to see one that could argue it or rival it.
I agree. Throw it in the title. Biggest trade in NBA history.
And I'm not kidding. I think
clickbait.
Is it clickbait or is it a fact?
I don't think this is that. I genuinely don't think that would be clickbait.
I don't think so either. It would be clickbait to say like the Rudy Gobert trade or like this Jimmy Butler trade is the big. It's not. You traded a man who did not want to be traded. Like, listen, this is making me put my tinfoil hat on, man. What did Luka do?
There had to have been something. The beer video, he was drinking a beer when they made the finals.
Isn't he with his dad in that video? And it's like
the like president of basketball operations or something. Dude, his face, bro. He's like, okay. He's like,
and Luka's in the like, bro. I just got us to the finals, man. I can have a beer.
I can't have a beer.
I can have I made it out of the West. Yeah, convincingly against Minnesota.
Yeah, terrorized them.
Yeah, that was embarrassing, man. That was an awful series for Minnesota. Like, I don't know. It's disrespectful. It's disrespectful to the fan base. It's disrespectful to Luka. Everyone involved. It is a slap in the face. It's a middle finger.
Dude, we haven't even talked about Kleba and Morris, really. Like, great role guys.
Yeah.
Come off the bench, give them some minutes. Like,
Morris is back in LA. Like this is a place he's played.
Comfortable, yep. Dude.
You didn't give up Connect and you didn't give up a 2031 first. And again, even if you do, still a bad trade.
It's still, yeah, maybe you get a D instead of a below F or an F, or maybe an F minus or something, F plus.
Dude, and even I think personally, I still probably would do that. But
Jeez,
like,
dude,
or at least argue like, no, this really might be the worst. But there would at least be some, like, there'd be some more pieces. How do you walk out with 1 first-round pick for Luka? And quick note for the Jazz fans. Dude, I saw a tweet yesterday. Someone was like, I wonder if the Jazz GM got the phone call and was like, you want me to facilitate what trade? You want me to be a third in getting who?
dude.
Hell, the Mavs didn't even get Jalen Hood Schifino.
Yeah, how did the Jazz end up with? What did they give up? Nothing? They just got stuff? They didn't give up anything.
Maxey was a Mav.
They didn't give up.
Was a Laker.
They didn't give up a thing.
Yeah, they just facilitated the money for Jalen Hood.
Yeah, they just took on the contract and got a couple picks.
That's when you're like, cool.
Oh, yeah, sweet. Thanks.
We'll take it because so what? Jalen Hood Schifino sucks. All right.
You guys already were giving him what he probably
DNP.
averaged 2 minutes. Yeah, on the year.
He wasn't playing, and when he did play, he didn't look good. Like what are we missing? Oh yeah, worst case scenario, we cut him in a year or two.
Yep. Dude. Like,
how do the Jazz get a higher grade in this than the Mavs? And I'm dead ass.
No, seriously.
It's unforgivable.
There's literally nothing either of us could say, any Mavs fan, Nico, nothing any of them can say to justify this, bro.
I really do feel bad for Mavs fans, man. This is one of those moments where if you hop off the band or hop off the sinking ship, that's okay. From Flagrant Talk, or from me at least, I can't speak for Mo. Mo might still get on you. But yeah, okay,
I'm
so
off.
from Flagrant Talk,
yeah,
we will not give you anything. If you're in the comments and for some reason you say, man, I was a Mavs fan and I had to leave, I'd say good for you for knowing when to leave an abusive relationship.
I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry. This is disgusting.
Just how quickly it can all change, man. Bro, like, I know Luka, like, if Luka never got injured on Christmas Day, does this happen? Like, if, like,
I don't even think it matters, man. Like, how do you do this?
Yeah, just like literally, yeah. We need to know how we got here. It could not have just been, yeah, I picked up the phone and it's like, hey, if I gave you Luka, what would you give me back? They're like, what happened? I'm not believing that.
Bro, like,
why was it the Lakers? Like,
you traded him in conference?
Yeah, you don't even ship him east. So, like, now you got to go through him. Maybe if, like, oh my gosh, I'm getting fed up, bro.
The winners of this trade: Anthony Davis, because he gets to play the 4.
Yep.
Lakers, everything. Yep. And Devin Booker.
Why Book?
He doesn't have to deal with Luka in Dallas anymore. Yep. And dude, he quoted a tweet today The Mavs posted yesterday or 2 days ago of Luka staring up at Book from the playoff series and was like, "One last time," after the Mavs won, and Booker quoted it today and was like, "Looks like you weren't lying."
Insane, dude.
Like the videos of Durant reacting on the sidelines where he's like,
Blazers, yeah, bro.
yeah, Matisse Thybulle being like, "Oh, oh, what?" I can't believe it, man. This is the biggest moment in like up there in NBA history. This is
Yeah. The final thing that I think I have to say about this is I'll turn a tough situation into a positive. We talked about it a little bit.
Oh,
I hope Celtics Lakers is back on. Maybe not this year, but down the road, these next few years, if we can get a Celtics Lakers NBA Finals.
bronze last year.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, the Celtics having to conquer the LeBron demons. Getting Luka having to conquer the Celtics. Like, dude, that would just be
it's
cinema.
It's WWE story. Like there's no, but the fact that it's possible, dude, how do you do? If I'm Giannis, if I'm Jokic, if I'm SGA, Tatum, I'm calling my GM up today. Like, we're good, right?
Yeah, like, hey, well, like, you haven't been talking about me, have you?
Like you're not gonna do me like Luka, right? Like that's like a Goodfellas, like walking into the home and then waiting for you and killing you.
Dude.
Yeah, I feel like I'm burnt out. We could do this video for another 5 hours just saying I can't believe it. I can't believe it over and over and over and over again, and I can't. I think that's all I have left in me.
Yeah, my tank is on empty.
What a win for the Lakers. What a win. Hats off. Cannot believe.
Salute.
It's incredible for Mavs. Go ahead.
Darvin Ham. Like, what is this Lakers timeline, bro? We had dude. We have to stop the video. We have to stop the video.
It's this constant spinning. If I'm Jason Kidd, I might be like, yeah, I need to go. I'm gonna assistant somewhere for a year or two. Yeah. I'm gonna go to the Lakers again.
Yeah, let me run it back.
Let me assist there. Let me help out. I'm doing something like Luka's your boy, man. And if I'm a superstar, this tells me all I need to know about Dallas. I will never play for you if that is how you're gonna treat me.
I'm out.
You did this too.
Dude, already had a tough time getting free agents.
Like, Luka would have gone down as the greatest Mav ever. It would have happened. He didn't hit that point. I guess another winner is Dirk. He gets to stay the greatest Mav ever.
Yep.
But I never thought I'd see Luka play for another team, let alone not even spend his prime there.
Yeah, that is probably the craziest part is we have not seen the best version of Luka yet.
It's crazy, man. That's the video. Please leave your comments, your thoughts. This is a safe space, man. Mavs fans, I'm sorry.
Welcome you with open arms. We do. Sorry.
Feel free to vent, cry. It's all valid. Protest,
crash out in our comments. Yeah.
Yeah, if you never go to a Mavs game, if you never tune into a game, if whatever, I get it. I
couldn't imagine. Like, I wouldn't have been able to record this video right now. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah.
It would have taken me a couple weeks to want to talk about this.
I don't think I'd be able to watch basketball.
Yeah, I would seriously ruin the sport.
Yeah, like it's that bad. If I'm a Mavs fan, I think it's time you hop on the Lakers train, or at least the Luka train. Say, hey, I'm following my guy. I'm
Yep.
not letting y'all do him like that. And
Yep.
we're moving on. So that's what it is. Jazz, good for you. Hopefully Jalen works out. He was a good
Yeah.
player in college.
Yeah, he was.
Didn't quite get the time in LA, and the time he got wasn't the prettiest, but I can't wait to see what other trades happen. I think Fox gets moved
Yeah.
at least before next year. Butler has to be gone.
Dude, it's getting stupid, honestly.
Hey, and if I'm another GM, I'm saying they only gave up 1 first for Luka. I'm not giving you more than 1 for Jimmy.
Dude, yeah, they low-key just reset the trade market.
Yeah.
Holy.
For the league. Like every GM now, I'd have to think a little differently before I hear an offer.
Yeah, bro, if that Rudy, dude, my goodness, man.
It's unbelievable. Song of the pod time, I guess.
Yeah.
I didn't even write one down. This is off the cuff.
Totally forgot. I got one though.
Go ahead.
I've been I don't know, I've been watching, I don't know why. I don't know. I don't know if I can say this on the song though is Simply Irresistible by Robert Palmer. It's from a movie that I've been watching. Great song. I didn't know. I don't know I'm not into the pop culture world, so I just didn't know.
Okay.
I low-key think it's turning into my favorite movie. We can talk about it after this.
Okay, we'll talk off stream. Okay.
If you know, I found this song from this movie. It's great. I was trying to listen to the Robert Palmer tape. That's all I'm saying.
Okay. Cool. I'm excited to talk about that.
Yep.
I've got, this is for my Mavs fans, and this is for a song that's going to break 1 billion streams probably by tonight. Cry for Me by The Weeknd. That Metro beat is
emotional.
That album is butter. What a way to send off a character, The Weeknd. What a way to pay tribute to someone who you care deeply about, who meant a lot to you, that persona. If only the Mavs showed that same care for Luka, for being a little big.
It's a disgrace, man.
Good move, man. 270. Can't be it.
Too big.
Too big, man. You're too damn big. That's the video. Thank you for tuning in. We appreciate it. Let us know your thoughts, and we'll see you in the next video, Super Bowl vid. And we'll talk about some Kendrick songs that you can expect at the Super Bowl. We'll do our picks. That's it. We're excited to see you. Thank you for tuning in. Peace out, everybody.
Later, everyone. Have a good week.